Okay, we are fully caught up. All right, guys, it's time to get into the content. We are going to now react to the Real Game Awards. It's already ended at the time of recording and reacting to this. So we are just going to watch the playback and see how it goes. A lot of people are saying that it's been pretty good. I think the guys here on the panel thought it was pretty good as well. And I've been waiting for this, man. I've been waiting all day. So let's react to this. Shout out to the over 1,050 people that are watching on YouTube right now, and the dozens of you that are watching over on Rumble right now, almost at 100. Thank you, everybody, for all your support. Let us get right into it. You said there was trivia. Is there trivia in this one, or am I missing it?
This was after the trivia.
Yeah, so I guess it's
so. Do they not have a version that has trivia? Because I don't see it.
I wouldn't know unless you go back and watch the live stream again, which I think is still live with Craig doing.
No, this is the live stream. This is the playback.
Oh, don't know if it's been cut or something. Yeah, I guess he took the trivia out. Because with the trivia, it was at least 40 minutes, 45 minutes.
I don't know, maybe. All right, it doesn't matter then. We'll just get right into the actual stream. Let's begin. We got the opening cinematic. Can everybody hear it good? Make sure we're good on the audio.
Yep.
Get over here!
I really like this.
Screw that Hollywood bullshit.
And that apparently is Johnson Johnson.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Welcome to the Real Game Awards, baby.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Real Game Awards. I'm Stuttering Craig, and I want to let you know this is not an industry show. It's about you, the gaming community.
Is that a real arcade or is it a green screen?
No, he's actually there. You can see the reflection off of his off the side.
Oh, yeah,
he's in multiple different locations for it.
He's coming in different places the entire time. So yeah, he was actually there.
That's okay, cool.
With that said, there's been a lot of talk about our awards show and some confusion about what it is. So let me just kind of tell you exactly what it is and what you will and won't see on tonight's show.
That place looks awesome.
You will not see.
If there's anyone who would have that collection,
with 3 of those hours being trailers that have been paid for to be on here. You will see several indie devs who you suggested that we wanted to feature for free. You won't see a giant industry circle jerk that just ignores all the issues.
They got game trailers in here.
Little ones,
some indie games.
All for, they're pretty cool.
That's cool.
That are affecting the industry. You will see a show that celebrates the best and the worst in gaming in the past year. You won't see any awards that were voted on by the gaming media.
Wait, so it's not going to be filled with like toxic positivity?
Not even remotely.
Got it.
Did you know that at Jeff Keighley's award show, 90% of the vote, 90% goes to media outlets? That means only 10%
that background
of the vote
looks
goes to you. They don't even think you should have a vote. See?
Every single major award show is voted on by people who are within that industry.
No, he put Alyssa McConte's fucking Twitch clip. Oh,
yeah, no. He did. Oh, we all reacted to that, I think.
She must be bricked up. I know she was watching.
I know she was fucking.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah,
she was watching. Wait, let me go back. That is great.
Major award show is voted on by people who are within that industry. And if I'm being completely honest with you, that's how it should be.
Does that make sense?
Holy shit.
No, of course not. Which is why you will see awards that were 100% voted on by you.
Bro, she's going to sue fucking Stuttering Craig.
That's
going to be the next target. That's crazy.
Our voting members. You won't see any celebrity cameos. I promise you that.
Oh, darn.
You will see marginally successful YouTubers that you probably have never heard of before.
Not me, though.
And regular gamers like yourself to present awards. And you won't see acceptance speeches for winners because, let's be real, you don't care. You will see an award show that was built by you from the ground up. All categories, all nominees, and all voting done by you. And what I think doesn't matter. Ultimately, the Real Game Awards is a show for gamers
we all vote
by gamers.
Did everybody here on this panel vote?
I'm glad you're with us tonight. If you'd like to be a part
But in the Real Game Awards, no, I did not vote.
and maybe help grow it moving forward, head over to therealgameawards.com.
Why I wasn't invited.
And consider becoming a voting member. Greatly
I voted on every category
With that
except
said,
for
let's get
husband.
to the awards for the first
feel like
To
category.
be fair, I don't vote in anything. That's just
All right.
how it is. Yeah, I'm weird like that.
Best story. Hey, games give us thrilling.
People are saying low volume in the video. I'm sorry. This is just it's maximum. It's whatever
It
his
was pretty
volume is.
quiet. Yeah, it was pretty
okay.
You
quiet.
should check the private chat to see what you should see what airbag. That boy is so upset. He's so mad that Craig did this. He's so mad.
Really? I don't see anything in the
He's
private
especially pissed off because Craig is friends with James Rolfe and AVGN makes an appearance in this, meaning therefore that the AVGN is officially, it's not. Apparently is officially now based and not one of them.
Let's just react to this first, and then we'll cover the meltdown to the aftermath afterwards.
action.
We'll do that.
But others captured our hearts with unforgettable.
But if you have
storytelling.
anything, Kata, send it to me. In
Your
private chat.
nominees are Black Myth Wukong.
All right, hold on, pause. So, okay, so best game awards get best story. I feel like it's going to be a popularity contest. So it's either going to be Rebirth or Wukong.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
because like Unicorn Overlord, how does that even stand out compared to every? I mean, Like a Dragon is also a good one too, but it pales in comparison in popularity to the other two.
Yeah.
So, like best game story.
I just figured every time I saw Black Myth Wukong, 9 times out of 10, it'd probably win.
That's what I thought too.
I kind of feel like, and this is where I said like predictability, because I already know where gamers' minds are at already. I feel like even though it probably shouldn't, I feel like Wukong. Well, in this situation, it kind of should, because I actually really like Wukong's story. But I feel like Wukong's going to clean sweep whatever category it's in. That's just like the level of predictability that I feel like is going to happen here. But anyway, we'll just go with Wukong.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Unicorn Overlord, and Like a Dragon.
I never played Unicorn Overlord.
And the Real Game Award for Best Story goes to, with 32% of your votes.
Oh, that was close. That was close.
Hey, congrats,
Wukong and Rebirth. That was close.
The award for
a lot closer than I thought. I thought it was going to be like
almost
a clean sweep there.
Game Awards and producer at RetroWare Games, Justin Silverman.
I mean, to be fair, though, Wukong's story was presented so well.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
And then like at the end of every chapter, you had the cinematic, the fucking anime scenes, like, and they weren't short. Like you had 5 to 10 minute long cutscenes showcasing exactly what happened in the chapter previous, or like what you just played through, but in a cinematic way. So I mean, the story was presented really well there.
You might have forgotten what the MMO acronym actually stands for after all these years.
Yeah.
Let me remind you. Massively multiplayer online.
The
but
guy
what does it stand for
emotionally?
It's a bunch of strangers banding together under one banner to fight a common enemy. And sometimes each other. Just like all of you who've come together to vote on the best MMO.
Is this MMO? It's going to be Final Fantasy 14 right off the bat. I already know that.
Final Fantasy 14, World
I didn't
of
even know
Warcraft.
if it was a fucking. I didn't even know it was in the category. I just immediately knew it was going to be 14. Why is World of Warcraft up here?
You want me to spoil it? But
no,
that's exactly what I said.
Don't spoil it.
I said the same thing as you.
Yeah, the moment they said best MMO, it's going to be 14. Like I immediately knew. There's no other fucking MMORPG out there that would come even remotely close to popularity right now.
RuneScape and Guild Wars.
I mean, look at who they're next to. Why World of Warcraft? I mean, I get it, World of Warcraft, but still,
I kind of thought
RuneScape,
Guild Wars still would get more numbers than it did, to be honest.
It's not going to be anywhere close. It's going to be 14.
And the Real Game Award for Best MMO goes to, with a massive 62% of the vote,
there it is.
Final Fantasy 14. Wow.
Mega sweet.
4 games that launched anywhere between 14 to 24 years ago. Yeah, you guys pick nothing new, huh?
That is kind of crazy how all those games listed there were old as fuck. That's insane. But that's how the MMORPG genre is. If it's a really good game, it's going to last the test of time.
Yeah.
That's what they're for. They're meant to be a living, like a living online world that, you can stay in for decades.
The MMO genre is a lot like a good D&D campaign.
The first one.
If the players are really invested and happy,
people are still playing the old
attention,
ones.
It'll last forever. And let's hope this award show has that same kind of dedicated support.
I gotta tell
you guys,
what's
and
hilarious?
thanks for letting me be here.
All the haters who were watching this, right, or before they even watched it, they would say, Like I would see them on Twitter, Alyssa Mercante, Airbag. They would all say, "Oh, you know, watch this show be terrible, the production value be terrible, blah blah, whatever." And I gotta be honest with you, I'm kind of digging it. I'm kind of digging it. Only because, and you gotta imagine too, compare it to. I just saw the New York Game Awards or whatever. I didn't even know that was a thing. I just saw the New York Game Awards where everybody was draped in fucking darkness, like no lights, no production quality, nothing, literally nothing. And even this, in its most simplistic like form, where it's people recording themselves, it just everything with the music, it's all put together fairly well. So, shout out to Stuttering Craig. That's pretty good.
Presenting the award for best racing game,
plus the
YouTuber
Doom,
and professional race car driver,
voiceover.
Camelot331.
It's the real guy.
This motherfucker. Why? Camelot, Camelot. I can't with his accent, man. He's like, I swear to God, this is a racing one. I'm gonna assume this is racing.
Fast-paced and adrenaline fueled as racing games, and trust me,
shout out to Camelot331, man. I know
the nominees for this were vague and like. There's no real racing game that's worth mentioning from 2024, unless it's Mario Kart.
I don't do racing games, so I'm gonna be totally out of the loop on this one. But
yeah,
shout out to Alabama boy. Appreciate you.
I'm a professional race car driver. I promise. Okay, it's
talk about Ultimate Gooner, by the way.
Okay, and usually I would say something about stunning graphics, but none of your nominees are really known for graphic powerhouses. They were really just built around fun. And your nominees for best
get on it, doggone it,
are Park Garage.
What the fuck is all this?
Yeah, I had no
I've
idea.
never even heard of these before.
When I voted, I didn't know what to vote for.
What is Parking Garage Rally? I've never heard of any of these. Nightmare Kart. Oh, that kind of sounds cool.
I mean, basically, when we were nominating and when we were voting, everyone was in the comments just saying Mario Kart, Mario Kart, Mario Kart, but I don't think it was allowed because it didn't come out in 2024.
Right.
In fact, it's a decade old. So.
Bro, I don't know on this one. I'm trying to look at whatever might look more popular. I don't know any of these games, dude. Literally none.
There's nothing in it. I wouldn't even bother predicting it.
All right, let's just let's go with Victory Heat Rally. Whatever. I don't know. I'm out of my fucking element.
Victory Heat Rally.
It just looks
and the real
cooler.
game award for best racing game
looks like Steven Universe.
4% of your vote.
Darn.
Nightmare.
All right, I was wrong on that one. That's
now
fine.
Look, we can't win them all. Okay,
I'm totally out of the loop on racing. I can't do racing.
And I've never
had no idea.
Top of my head.
I had literally no idea. I was second right though.
You feel a little bit of that.
Chat is saying Nightmare Kart is Bloodborne Kart.
The award for biggest.
Is it really? That actually sounds kind of cool.
The voice of a disenfranchised generation. It's a Gundam.
Sometimes it feels like the industry is more interested in our wealth than our enjoyment. The nominees for the biggest cash grabs that took monetization to outrageous new levels in 2024, leaving players feeling cheated. And your nominees are The Last of Us Part 2, Remastered.
The biggest cash grab.
I'll tell you what I called for immediately for this, despite that it looks like it's complicated. I just straight up said Last of Us Part 2.
Oh, yeah. Last of Us Part 2, hands down.
And
Can't
especially because
cash grab.
Exactly, and people fucking hate the game. So and we haven't forgotten, you know.
So that's
why
that's
I thought
where I was leaning, but I can understand if people thought Horizon Zero Dawn as well.
Yeah,
because Horizon Zero Dawn, bro, nobody asked for that game to be remastered. There was no fucking reason for that game to be like that. Game is a very recent game, and all that screamed was cash grab to me. That's all that screamed. But the simple fact is, they've been releasing The Last of Us multiple times over and over and over again for I don't even know how long now.
Over a decade.
Been milking this fucking game. So
it's like Skyrim. They just keep re-releasing.
I mean, the first remaster of Last of Us was on PS4. That came out a decade ago.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I mean, from the definition of the word, like, or for the whole cash grab thing, I would go with Horizon. But I just feel like gamers would go with Last of Us.
Right,
because of the simple fact that it was milked for so long. So I'm
that it's a remake of a hated game. So
right. So I'm gonna go with The Last of Us. Although realistically, it should be Horizon. For a simple, actual, real cash grab, it should be Horizon.
Zero Dawn Remastered. Star Wars Outlaws.
Why would they make Tekken 8 a cash grab? Am I missing something with that?
Nobody understands that.
To Jeff Keighley. for the 2024 Game
Jeff
Award.
Keighley, nice.
Nice.
I like the little snipes. I like the little snipes.
Well, 49% of your vote.
Yeah,
went to
that was
Last
obvious.
of Us Part 2
Yeah.
remastered.
It
Again,
really
it was an unpopularity contest.
Yeah, it should be
Thanks,
Horizon.
Papa
In my
Gundam.
opinion.
All right, let's hand out that Real Game Award for the best
That
sports
was
game.
easy to call.
And your nominees are NCAA College Football 20.
Another one. I don't know. Where's Atreus? Well, all right. No, what am I talking? I got Kato.
This
Wait,
is-
I'm sorry.
this
I got
is
Kato.
easy. This is super
I don't play
easy.
sports
Can
games.
you translate? Can you translate? They're speaking Negro casual. I don't understand this. Can
You know, I
translate
hate
this?
sports games with a burning passion, so I have no idea, but I would say Rocket League.
Why
I
the
predicted
fuck is
Rocket
Harry
League
Potter Quidditch champions up there.
because apparently
Yeah,
it's a
all-
big deal. I
all
thought
the 30
WWE
people played it.
2K24 or Rocket League, but I went with Rocket League because Rocket League is beloved. So there you go.
Yeah, I thought it was Rocket League.
I mean, have you even played Rocket League? It's fucking great. It's football,
is
but
Rocket League genuinely considered a sports game?
yeah, esport.
All right. So in terms of popularity, I already know Quidditch Champions has failed. Like the player numbers are very low. So I don't think it's that. Wrestling, highly doubt it. So it's either between college football or Rocket League. And I'm going to say for real gamers, I'm not talking about the super casual. I'm talking like real, just overall gamers, probably Rocket League.
That's
Between
my
the
luck.
two. So I'm going to go with Rocket League. on this one.
Rocket
It's
League,
definitely not the other.
WWE 2K24, and Harry Potter Quidditch. What? Okay, sounds good. The Real Game Award for Best Sports Game goes to, with 51% of your votes.
Yeah, I figured.
Rocket League.
Yeah.
Congrats,
That was
guys.
obvious.
All right, as I mentioned throughout the Real Game Award.
Just FYI, I'm completely not looking at the chat. So if you are tagging me in the chat, I apologize. I will not see it. I don't know if anybody is, but I'm not looking at the chat. I'm completely.
Mostly you're getting tagged in spoilers, so he's good for
Yeah,
you.
well, I'm not. I apologize. It's the one time I never look at chat. I'm not looking.
We wanted to
I
feature
apologize.
some amazing indie games and developers because guess what?
If anything
Indie
special
developers,
happens, you guys
they
can let
need
me
as
know on
much
the panel,
love as they
but
can possibly get.
I apologize.
And we're talking solo devs and small teams that are creating just amazing games. Some that kick the shit out of AAA titles that have massive budgets. These games have heart and are driven by teams with passion.
I actually have
And
the
that is
chat
exactly
minimalized.
why we love games to begin with. The best part about this, they don't even know they're going to be featured on our show tonight, which is
I got my
fun.
OBS minimalized.
Let's
so I
check out
can't
the
see
trailer
replay
for
of
our
the chat, and
first
I got the
indie
actual
title,
chat minimalized.
Avathor. Avathor.
Oh, is this a trailer?
Yeah.
In the time when the Lancers ruled Avathor. So sometimes I look at these simplistic games and I just I'm actually all for it because it kind of brings you back to a simple time before like overcomplicated systems and everything, just flat out gameplay. That's cool.
Yeah, this looks cool. It looks like an old Sega game. Looks like Golden Axe. Crossed
Plus
with
the
like
music-
Broforce.
The music is so good.
The music sounds
McDonald's not
like
gonna like this music, but still.
The music reminds me of like Mega Drive, Genesis soundtracks. That kind of wah wah noise. It looks cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's nice.
I want to see.
Multiplayer, so you can play co-op.
Yeah, apparently.
I want to see
that's
the other
cool.
one.
And it's on
The other
everything.
game trailer really did it for me. This one not so much.
Presenting the award
If you
for
can play
Yeah, the
co-op with
second
that
one's
game,
great.
that'll
Crazy
be a big
Fox
plus.
Lady VTuber Kirsha.
Hi.
Oh
I'm
shit, titties.
Kirsha, and I've got
Husbando.
the honor of
Hey, if you're
presenting
bricked up in the
this
chat,
year's
I
Husbando
understand.
of the Year Award.
You know what's crazy about Kirsha, bro? Like she knows what she's doing, man. She has the highlight of the pink, like right here, just so you can see it, like the areola, just the highlight. Like she knows what
Oh,
she's doing.
absolutely.
Whether they were the ultimate ally, a charismatic
Probably
leader,
have been presenting
I gotta
jiggle physics.
imagine chat's pretty picked. Sorry, go ahead.
wound-worthy.
Yeah, they are.
The nominees for Husbando
No,
of
I'm
the
saying
Year showed
she's
us
presenting Husbando,
what
but I think
true
it should have been
loyalty
jiggle
and
physics.
charm looks like
Yeah,
in
best jiggle physics or
2024.
whatever. Yeah.
And your nominees are
This one
Kazuma
was
Kiryu,
dead obvious to me. Leon shouted Broly, but I called Barrett immediately.
I'm
Yeah, I
actually
thought it would
shocked
be
Broly's in here, to be honest with you. But I could see a lot of women liking that shit.
Yeah.
They like men that fuck them up. That's just what it is.
That's true.
So
You know why? It's because you're probably more likely to be strong enough to protect her and her kids if you can fuck them up.
right.
That's
Right.
the logic.
So okay, so I'm thinking the girls are gonna straight up ignore the two on the left and the right. Although I feel like the left one would like a Dragon, Kiryu. I feel like Kiryu would be decently popular, but nowhere near. Again, this is the popularity contest, right? So it's nowhere near the popularity of the two in the middle. So it's either Brawly or Barrett. It's either Brawly or Barrett. And I feel like if it's a husband though, like it should be Brawly, right? That's what I feel like. But I also know Barrett's immensely popular, like way more popular, I think, in my opinion, especially with women. Have you seen some of like the sailor shit? Like,
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already knew who it was. As it came
husband though should be Brawly, but I'm gonna go with Barrett. Just because I know it's a popularity thing, so I'm going with Barrett.
Barrett.
The BBC's winning this one.
Broly and
the BB
Ichiban Kasuga, and the Real Game Award for Husbando of the Year with 41% of your vote goes to Barrett Wallace.
Yep.
What?
Broly came last. Yeah, Broly came last.
Bro. No, man. No. That is disrespect. Like with a K. That is disrespectful.
Well,
I guess they don't like the Dragon Ball art style or something, maybe. I don't know.
They didn't see him as a husband. They probably just saw him as somebody to fuck them real good, I guess.
Bro, that is disgusting.
Not husband material.
This is how you know women are just like, you just don't fucking listen to them. Like what is this shit? What is you gave 20% to the Blasian, and then you get 20% to the other guy, and then you gave 19% to
the Aryan.
Brawly got robbed. Brawly got robbed. We need a hashtag save Brawly in the chat.
I have got to respect a
crazy.
himbo who likes guns so much he grafts one right onto his freaking arm.
Yeah,
I really hope he's
You know Kirsten likes Brawly, man. You know Kirsten wants Brawly to choke the shit out of her avatar. Come on, bro. Like,
you can't see her feet though.
Can't even grab anything. Barrett can't even grab his own dick very well. He's got a gun for a hand. He's got to use his awkward hand. He's not a left.
He could mount an attachment like a claw or an actual hand.
Man, you know that's not true, man.
Well, I know.
I'm not gonna go through all the work to do that. Actually, didn't he have a fist weapon? He did, where he would like launch it as like a rocket.
Yeah, he had a few where he can run up in the OG game where he runs up and punches him with like a wrecking ball on the fucking end of it or something.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Seriously, stand up for his
man.
principles,
The BBC
loyal
obsession
to
is
the
wild.
end kind of guy.
Did all you girls vote for Black Lives Matter too?
and
Probably.
A beefcake. What more could you want in a husbando?
That's racist.
Definitely a deserved win
Very.
for our guy Barrett.
Bro, those cities are going crazy.
Keep moving.
Presenting the award for
Bonkers.
Waifu of the
crazy.
Year, producer for Nerdrotic and co-host of
Oh,
Poor
X-Ray
Choices
Girl. I
and
don't know if
Saucy
she's still in the chat.
Saturdays, X-Ray Girl.
Shout out X-Ray Girl.
Fierce, brilliant, and
All right, who's bricked up now? Who's bricked up in the chat? I know
we
you
just
guys
got
are.
done looking at Kirsha, so I'm still bricked.
Yeah, so
I'm married to an Asian, so she doesn't do much for me.
you're beyond bricked at this point. Come on, don't lie. Don't lie.
waifus hold
Never
a special
bricked.
place in our hearts.
I respect
She's
Mark.
really low. I
For
can't really
waifus
hear
of the
her.
year were the perfect companions for our adventures in 2024.
Is this waifu of the year?
Your nominees are Eve, Tifa.
I called Tifa.
Oh man,
I
bro.
call it Eve. It's gonna.
I
be
called
massive.
Tifa for this one because
I want Tifa to win so bad, bro.
I want Tifa to win.
But there's no way she's gonna win. You want to know why? Because Eve just came out, has
Yep.
all the support of all the gamers. Everybody's obsessed with Eve right now. And even though people love Tifa, obviously, it's Eve
But it's
just came out in
waifu.
2024.
It's not
What?
fuck toy of the year. It's waifu.
I know it's waifu, but you
Yeah,
guys,
she's
you gotta
waifu
understand.
material.
I do
Which
the
one you
waifu
gonna marry?
battle every day. It's popularity.
I
It's
know you would know
popularity.
this better than anyone. It's a popularity contest, yeah. I know.
Eve has all the popularity right now, especially since Eve was snubbed in a lot of the official awards.
Yeah.
All the real gamers out there, they're out there wanting to vote for Eve. There's no way Eve's not winning this. As much as I want it to be Tifa, there's just no way.
we feel the same.
Anyway, let's see. I can't believe Juliet's up there. I mean, I can.
Yeah,
and I
that
can't,
surprised me.
but whatever. Anyway,
Bernice, Juliet, and the Real Game Award for Waifu of the Year goes to, with 49% of your.
called it.
Closer
Fucking
than
knew it.
most, though.
Knew it.
Tifa still
Craig,
got a
I
lot
should
of
have
votes, though.
presented this one, Craig. I should have
Yeah.
presented this one.
It really should have been you. No one's done more for waifus than Hypno.
And in all honesty,
It's all good.
I enjoyed playing Stellar Blades so much, so I am so glad that Eve won. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
that was so
I played
obvious.
the game even twice. So very happy.
You actually played a game twice, fake gamer.
Presenting the award for best third-person shooter. Lead supporter of the Real Game Awards.
Third-person shooter?
Alec Baldwin's finger.
Oh, yeah.
Third person.
Wait a second. ABF, I can't get away from this guy.
My hands are shaking, but I'm still shooting. And I'm still getting the headshots. It's like boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot.
Can't get away from this guy, man. Of course, he's presenting third-person shooter while he's got a fucking arsenal behind him. Of course he is.
Shooters combine strategic gameplay with immersive action. The nominees for best third-person shooter.
Don't tell me he tells a dad joke in this shit.
No. I don't know. Actually, maybe he did. I don't know. I couldn't hear it because Leon was shouting about it.
From over-the-shoulder perspectives in 2024.
Best third-person shooter.
I mean, I immediately, before the things even came up, I said Space Marine.
I was gonna say Space Marine before. I was trying to think if there was any other third-person shooter that came out. There was first-person shooters, but third-person it's got to be.
And your nominees,
for
best third-person shooter are.
They pissed off the community.
Space Marine 2. Helldivers
Oh, that's right. The first Ascendant. Okay.
Gate.
Maybe this won't be a super clean sweep.
It will be a Space Marine. It has to be.
Yeah, it has to be.
Shut up. You saw it already.
I don't want
you saying things because I know that really, like, you know what I mean?
It has to be Space Marine though, just from a logical standpoint.
I'm gonna say Space Marine.
Playing either that or Helldivers.
Yeah, I guess maybe we should let you predict first, and then we'll tell you what we said.
Yeah, you can tell me. You can tell me what you said, but don't be like it's got to be Space Marine, and it's so obvious. But no, I was gonna vote for Space Marine anyway. Immediately, I already knew. Because the first Ascendant, yeah, it's popular, but not in the same way. Space Marine fucking blew it out the door, man. It was insane. All right, let's go.
The first Ascendant and Earth Defense Force 6. And your winner.
I mean, Helldivers could be a close too because it was super popular as well. But I think Space Marine had a longer popularity than Helldivers. Helldivers was definitely higher when it started, but it died off real quick. It's just part of the live service aspect. But Space Marine being that good single player experience that people could jump into and also had multiplayer too, I think that's just had the longer stay in terms of overall love for it. But
Peter goes to with 52% of your vote.
Yeah, that's about right.
Warhammer 40K, Space Marine 2.
That's about right.
The Warhammer developers said they wanted to make a fun game and deserve to win this award.
They do deserve to win that.
For more gaming content, please check out my personal YouTube channel, Alec Baldwin's Finger.
Yeah, shameless.
I've never seen ABF so scripted. Wait, why is it? Wait, what the fuck was that? Wait, hold on.
Oh, that's why I didn't understand why I was laughing at the end.
Personal YouTube channel.
Yeah, it's awkward. It was an awkward silence. Hold on. He never, ever misses. Oh, somebody said he never ever misses. That's hilarious. Okay, that was good. That was good.
Presenting the award for
I was
best
like, why
FPS
the silence at the end?
The excellence of elocution and author of Gothic Western Ghost of the Badlands, Razor Fist.
Directly in the action, giving us pulse pounding.
Please tell me the chat roasted him.
Oh, everybody in the chat was saying repent. It was hilarious.
Really?
They were saying repent, and I saw somebody say Razor simp. Like they were going in on it.
Yeah, I had the same thing in my chat.
That's great, man. Shout out to
he doesn't know how to respond to it either. Did you see him on side scrollers? He just basically insulted the fans.
I still haven't watched that episode, and I keep telling myself to go back and watch it because I heard crazy shit about that episode. But
uncomfortable.
Yeah, I imagine it's gotta be. I imagine it's gotta be.
Grinds it to a halt.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. I can't see if you're doing it, but I hope you're just like spamming fucking
Razor Cock, Simp Razor, Repent Fist, yeah.
Repent.
Razor Simp.
One of those. I'm good. I'm sure they roasted him in the live stream for this, but anyway.
Midlife crisis.
Unforgettable multiplayer moments like being called the hard R over an Xbox headset. The nominees for best FPS set the standard for the genre in 2024. And
if it takes those glasses off, he looks like Millhouse.
Best FPS.
Yeah. Now, I really wanted.
I love RoboCop.
I really wanted RoboCop to win. That's all I'm going to say. Because obviously I did. I've been watching.
I kind of thought it would either be RoboCop or Stalker 2.
Yeah, I didn't. I thought it was going to be RoboCop or COD because I just thought it would be a popularity contest.
I got to be honest
with you. COD's on here.
I got it right. I'll tell you what with my actual prediction, I got right.
I'm loving RoboCop, but I don't know if it's popular enough to take out like Call of Duty or Stalker.
Right.
For best FPS, I mean, like Call of Duty's Call of Duty, right? So like, I wouldn't really call it an innovative FPS or whatever. I love Stalker 2, but that's just buggy as fuck, unfortunately. But I love Stalker 2. I don't know. I'm lost on this one. I don't think. I don't know.
I mean, I said I wanted RoboCop to win. I won't tell you what I picked.
I would love for RoboCop to win. I think that'd be awesome. But I don't know if they got the popularity. Stalker 2 was pretty huge. I don't remember what the numbers were on Steam, but I know it was pretty huge. Call of Duty's called. Ah, man, I don't know.
Go with your heart.
Yeah, don't do what I do and go by my dick.
You going with RoboCop?
No, I'm not going with RoboCop. I said I want RoboCop to win. I don't know, bro. I just feel like people would probably pick Stalker. I don't know. Call of Duty has the popularity, sure, but it's one of those things where if it's in a vote, I don't think people would actually vote for it. It will either be RoboCop or Stalker 2. Like, who's gonna want to say Call of Duty is the best?
Who's in a real game show for real gamers, there's definitely a stigma around COD.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
It's a casual game, you know. So
all right, I'll go with Stalker. Like I said, I want RoboCop to win. That'd be great, but I don't know if it has the popularity.
Black Ops 6, RoboCop Rogue City, Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl, and the Real Game Award for Best FPS goes to, for the 1,000th time, Astro. I'm sorry, wrong Game Awards. With 53% of your vote.
No fucking way.
There you go. There you go.
There is no fucking way. Holy!
I think that was the first time I played my air horn for a result.
There is no way. That's insane.
RoboCop sweep.
Yo, shout out to RoboCop. So ironic. I'm playing that right now too. That's great. That makes me happy. I'm happy to be wrong on that one. Shout out to RoboCop Rogue City. That's fucking
You got that
insane.
clip? Have you got that clip I made that I sent you?
Yeah, I do. I'm still not sure if I want to show it. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. It's fucking hilarious. It's hilarious. Dude, that's insane. RoboCop Rogue City. Wow, that's
RoboCop Rogue City. Gosh, that's a shame. And
That's
just
awesome.
when we were about to enter Black Ops History Month. Well, congratulations,
you're
Robo.
To what do you call it? To go back to that category really quick, RoboCop's a really good first-person shooter. But anybody who hasn't played it, like I said, I've been playing it. It's really, really good. Really good.
I want to play it.
The gunplay is really good. All of it, the sound effects are satisfying. The gore, everything. It's fucking good. I just didn't think it was going to be popular enough to beat Stalker, but apparently it was, so that's great.
Oh, and
that's
stay
great.
out of trouble.
Go back to Melody Match.
Now, we all know in 2024, there were some stupid decisions made by a lot of dumb companies in the gaming space, like Ubisoft's entire year. But we're not going to give an award to them this year. Who knows? Maybe next year you'll want to make it a category or something.
Yeah, why didn't we have worst
the best
studio?
companies who went above and beyond to deliver?
I don't know.
Yeah, that was a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
That's fine. There's plenty of room to grow.
Great games, support their communities, and show what gaming companies can achieve.
The show's got really good pace so far, so I like it.
Prioritize.
They're calling it a scam on Airbags because it's only 30 minutes.
Your nominees for best company
like 30 grand
from
for 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's 30 minutes because it doesn't have a fucking 3 hours of corporate shillery going on.
Yeah,
that's why. And it doesn't have the studios doing acceptance speeches and all that shit. You know what I mean? So of course it's not going to be like, without all the ads and without all the corporatized bullshit, the Game Awards would not be nowhere near as long too. If you look at the Game Awards and you just look at what they actually what they actually present and put that all together, it'd probably be an hour. and that's it. So
yeah,
Shift Up,
they speed past a lot of low categories too.
And the Real Game Award.
Oh wait, hold on. I have to pause this. So what's this? The best company? From Software. No doubt about it. More so than like Shift Up's popular. I feel like Saber should be pretty popular considering how good they did Space Marine. But it's From Software. I mean, this is like this is Elden Ring we're talking about. Like Dark Souls. Like there's no way. It's gonna be From Software.
For best company goes to, with 49% of your votes.
Yeah.
From Software.
Yo, Saber only got 4%?
Saber got 4%. It's crazy. 4%.
Damn, bro. Why are we cucking Saber like that? That's crazy.
Nah, that's
even
crazy.
Team Azobi got more than Shift Up and Saber. Damn, bro.
I didn't even know what Team Azobi was.
That's wild. That's wild.
Congrats, guys.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting
and
that.
Now let's take a look at the best fighting game. Your nominees are Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
Oh yeah,
absolutely has to be Dragon Ball.
No, it's gotta be Sparking Zero. Yeah, and you know what's hilarious? It's not even like the actual fighter. Like it's an arena fighter. Like it's not a technical fighter or anything like that. Tekken 8, for all intents and purposes, should probably be the fighting game that wins. But Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is gonna be infinitely more popular, bro. Way more. That's gonna win.
And Under Night in Birth 2. And the Real Game Award for best fighting game goes to, with 51% of your votes.
Oh, actually, it's a little
Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
But yeah, that was easy.
Here's another trailer for a great indie title by Altered Orbit Studios. You ever heard of them?
Oh, here we go.
Probably not, which is why we wanted to feature them. That's exactly the point of this. Here's a trailer for a brand new original shooter inspired by classics. It's
good that he's showcasing indie games.
Set pieces,
and this one looks like pure mayhem, so
a fleshed out story taking place with an immersive game world. This is Sulaco or Sulaco. I don't really know how to say it.
Shout out to Craig for featuring indie games. That's awesome.
He's done a great job here.
Yeah.
Anyone who says he hasn't has no idea what game he's won.
Oh, this is a cool looking indie game. I got this on the wish list.
Oh man, I got some Duke Nukem going on here.
Duke Nukem, Doom, yeah. Run and gun FPS.
Oh, we got dual wielding.
Dual wielding. Haven't seen that since Perfect Dark.
That looked like the gun from Halo.
Yeah.
The assault rifle from Halo. Hold on, wait. That one right there. That looked like a. Huh, interesting.
Yeah, I got this.
Upgradable weapon.
I like this. I like it. I like that a lot. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot, man.
Hilarious.
These are my kind of games right here.
And they're like once in a blue moon for me. I play these kind of games, but when I do, I have so much fun. I play them for like years.
These are good in between games.
Yeah, I got
in between something heavy and serious. Yeah.
I got one of those on Steam. It's called Moon Mystery. It's kind of like this. It's an indie game. It's really cool. I love supporting indie games.
Yeah.
It's now available on Steam. Great. I'm gonna definitely wishlist that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get that going. That's that looked good. That looked good.
Yeah, it looks like a good palate cleanser.
Yeah, I like that one better than the first one for sure.
The award for best multiplayer experience, composer, audio director, and sound designer known for his work on the Myth series, Oni, the Halo series, and Destiny. Marty O'Donnell.
Yeah, Marty.
Hello, and thanks for having me on the big show. You know, multiplayer games bring us together, and whether it's through competitive matches or cooperative adventures, these nominees for best multiplayer experience created communities, rivalries, and unforgettable gaming memories in 2024. And your nominees are Warhammer 40K Space Marine.
Best multiplayer experience. I'm gonna say probably Helldivers. Probably.
That's what I was thinking. Either that or Fortnite, to be honest.
Man,
yeah,
Fortnite.
Those were the two I called as well.
But didn't Space Marine win something similar to this for multiplayer? I don't remember. In the Game Awards, I don't remember.
I think Space Marine did win. No, it was Helldivers that won best multiplayer.
It was Helldivers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Helldivers would win this one because Space Marine, like their multiplayer is fun, but it's not based around that, right? Like Call of Duty is based around that, Fortnite's based around that, Helldivers based around it. So
even though the multiplayer is really, really good, it's just not as popular as the other games.
It is definitely good. I'm gonna go with Helldivers in this one.
Helldivers 2, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Fortnite, and the Real Game Award for Best Multiplayer Experience goes to, with 52% of your votes, Helldivers 2.
Yeah,
that's about right.
No brainer.
Oh yeah,
it's crazy how many gamers just flat out fucking reject like COD and like all the mainstream shit, which is interesting, right? Because they're mainstream for a reason, but people just they reject it.
Yeah, real gamers, so like not the casuals, they just don't fall for that shit at all.
Is that a fucking Master Chief statue in the background?
That looks like a Halo 2 exclusive one too.
That's sick.
You made a game that I would have been proud to have been part of the team that made. You know, as a matter of fact, if I remember correctly, a few years ago, I was part of a team that made a game about orbital drop shock troopers who dropped feet first into hell. So great game. Congratulations once again.
Presenting the award for worst bait and switch. The YouTuber that rams pop culture, entertainment, and Hollywood news through the business financial lens of reality. Valiant Renegade.
Yeah.
The bait and switch.
Oh, this is a great segment.
One of the most egregious crimes that a business could commit.
This man's got a fucking voice made for radio.
Against its own customer base. Promising one thing and delivering another. It's your old boy Valiant Renegade here, and the Renegade Nation is celebrating now roughly 4 years on YouTube. And since day one, we have made a commitment, a pact to our audience out there to always put the business and financial lens of reality to Hollywood, to the entertainment industry, and in this case, to gaming. And the gaming industry has committed some serious crimes this year, but tonight, we are here to give you the 4 nominees for the worst bait and switch of the year for 2024. Not every game lives up to its promises, and in 2024, that happened a lot. The nominees for the worst bait and switch from a gaming company in 2024, which misled players with marketing, promised features, and just frankly didn't deliver on all the hype, are the following: Helldivers 2, Star Wars.
So I called Dragon Age for this one. I know it was hard because none of them really were bait and switches. Some folks were saying Outlaws. I just said Dragon Age because it's going to be an unpopularity contest, and Dragon Age ruined the franchise.
Dragon Age is a legit bait and switch. Like if you think about the franchise and everything that it was, and then when the game came out, it was completely different than what it used to be. So, like,
I mean, my argument was that we saw it all coming a mile off for months, years actually. So that's why I said it wasn't exactly a bait and switch, because a bait and switch, by my definition, would be a game that looks like one thing, and when you play it, it turns out to be something else. Last of Us 2 was the ultimate bait and switch.
So there's only 2 on here that are actual bait and switches. Right. That's Dragon Age and that's Helldivers. Because Dragon Age is a bait and switch from the franchise perspective, and Helldivers is a bait and switch from when they try to bait and switch people about the PSN sign up shit. Right. So there's only 2 that are actual bait and switches. But I don't know if everybody's going to hate vote for Concord. Like, I don't know.
And Concord was exactly what it advertised itself as.
That's not a bait and switch at all. That's like exactly what you thought it was going to be. And Star Wars Outlaws is exactly what you thought it was going to be. So that can't be like a bait and switch.
Yeah. I guess for me, Dragon Age was exactly what I thought it was going to be, but a lot of people probably didn't know that stuff.
I'm between Veilguard and Helldivers. I can't decide.
I went with Veilguard overall.
Yeah, I went with Veilguard.
I just feel like Helldivers is the worst bait and switch, though. Like, it was actually...
So do I. I just figured that people still freshly fucking hate Veilguard. Especially when the voting took place. It was only out a couple of weeks.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Shit, bro. This is hard.
I didn't have time to pause it, fortunately. You've got more deliberation time.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. My gut's telling me go to Helldivers, which is probably way wrong, but that's fine. Whatever.
Outlaw,
what's your gut?
Concord, and finally Dragon Age: The Veilguard. And the worst bait and switch for 2024 with 42% of your vote goes to Dragon Age.
Okay.
The Veilguard.
All right.
I mean, I'm just happy to see that game lose. It sucks.
Yeah. To be honest with you, Helldivers should have been a bigger bait and switch, bro. It was really bad what they tried to do. Like at least
it was. Yeah, go on.
At least with Veilguard, you kind of knew what was coming, right? Because Veilguard, like all the advertisement, all the videos, the gameplay, everything you saw, you knew what was coming. And yeah, it was a bait and switch from previous franchise, I guess. But with Helldivers 2, you didn't see it coming because you bought the game and they let you play the game until 2 months later where they try to take it from you. You know? So I feel like that.
You're absolutely right. It should have been considered the only bait and switch there. But
yeah,
I guess people just voted how they voted.
I guess it was a combination of the hatred. Plus people were angry because they tried to, with Veilguard, they did try to hide like all the identity, like the gender identity shit. They didn't want anybody to know until the person reached out to New Day and then leaked it, and then people realized, oh, that's true, and then
that is true too. Yeah, I think I just felt like it wasn't as much because we were all covering it, but then it ruined the franchise, and none of the others did. I mean, Star Wars Outlaws, Star Wars is already a wreck. Concord was brand new. Helldivers, well, that's more of a bait and switch for other reasons, but I can see it with Dragon Age.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's fine. Fuck both of those games. For what they did, it doesn't matter.
Congratulations to Dragon Age the Veilguard for s***ing more dick than Alyssa Merc.
Oh no! No, dear God.
The guy who does financial reports is even cussing her out. I love it.
Oh my God.
What up, nerds? It's Alyssa Mercante, Kotaku senior editor, and
that fucking clip is excellent.
We need to repent. We need to repent after that one. Holy shit. What is that? Like the second or third snipe that she's gotten in this award show? She must be bricked. She's got to be bricked up in anger.
Well, it can't be that far from worst journalist as well. I don't know how far we are from that.
Best RPG,
I don't know, bro, but that is an angry
Awards,
journalist tonight.
Role-playing games let us shape our stories and
Marcus
explore
Cyborg.
rich worlds filled with adventure, customization, and discovery.
I
Your
think
nominees
after
for
this, I might catch up on super chats and then do the other part. That way we can kind of break up the show in half.
RPG in 2024 took us on
We're almost at the halfway
unforgettable
point, so.
journeys, and your nominees are Final
Good show
Fantasy
so
VII
far.
Rebirth, Unicorn.
All right, what's this? Hold on. The Real Game Awards Best RPG. Oh, this is tough. This is tough.
Yeah, I didn't get much to go on here because I didn't like what they did to the plot in 7.
Of course.
Dragon Age, not Dragon Age, Dragon Quest 3, they fucked with the OG artwork, the character models, they covered up characters, they removed gender.
Yeah.
So in the end, I think I went with Metaphor, although I don't actually remember calling anything for this. I think I was distracted.
Yeah,
I would
Metaphor.
I would argue Metaphor because I feel like 7 has the stain of what they did with the story. Unicorn Overlord, I'm gonna have to check this game out because this motherfucker got voted multiple times. Dragon Quest, I know a lot of people are angry about the body type A and B shit, but for the most part, a lot of people still play the game. In this Dragon Quest, which is fairly popular, not as much as it is in Japan, but fairly. I'm gonna go with Metaphor on this
Unicorn
one.
Overlord, Metaphor Refantasio, and Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D Remake.
How about the wishlist
And
Unicorn
the Real Game
Overlord
Award
right
for Best RPG goes to, with 42% of your vote,
thought so.
Metaphor Refantasio.
It was
Honestly,
no-brainer.
great job on that one,
Yeah.
voting members, because Metaphor was my personal game of the year. And honestly, if you've not played it, I would strongly recommend it.
I'm about
It
to
has a
wish
phenomenal
list this
story
fucking
with some
game
great
right now.
characters. It plays
Bro,
similarly
I thought Mark was about to go
games,
into
but
like
with
a
lot
30-minute
more tactical
autistic
depth, so there's a little more
deep dive on
strategy
how
you can
good
work
the
in there.
game was.
And the setting
Yeah.
isn't
So
a
it's-
modern day Tokyo thing like the
He
Persona
probably
game.
gets a little more airtime as he's a board member, isn't he? Of the
Yeah.
the Real Game Awards.
Quick shout
Maybe.
out. I don't know who this is in the chat. I'm sorry because I'm not looking at the chat right now. But somebody on Steam, No Hearts Left or somebody, they just gifted me a game. I just saw it right now because I went to go wishlist Unicorn and I saw it. Thank you for gifting me Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance.
Nice.
Sick.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. Thank you. I don't know who you are in the chat, but you can make yourself known. And if you guys see it in the chat, let me know because I can't see it. But thank you. Thank you for that.
What games are. It's a high fantasy world.
I got a wish list
dragons
unicorn
and sorcery
right now.
and all
I'm
sorts of
wishlisting that
really
shit.
cool stuff. You should really check it out.
Unicorn
Presenting
Overlord,
the award
right?
for Best Action Game. Editor
What
of
kind of game is
Clownfish TV, Neon.
Action
All right, we'll watch
games are
this
at the
one and then we'll
heart
catch
of
up with Super
gaming,
Chats.
delivering fast-paced gameplay, epic moments, and unforgettable set pieces. The nominees for Best Action Game gave us the adrenaline rush we craved in 2024. And your nominees...
Wait, is this game not on Steam?
Yeah, I was just about to ask. Is it not on Steam? Because I don't see it.
I don't see it either. I guess it's not on
Unicorn?
Steam. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Unicorn
sucks.
Overlord is not on Steam. Vanillaware refuses to release on PC.
Why, they're afraid of Gooner mods or something?
Stellar Blade, Black Myth
Damn,
Wukong, Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Best action game gotta be Wukong, bro.
So
That's what I want.
First off, disrespectful that you got Indiana Jones for best action game up here. I don't know what kind of crack y'all are smoking, but I played Indiana Jones. Ain't no fucking way that game is anywhere close to best action game or even an action game. Why would you even put that? Like, it's not an action game. It's a fucking adventure, mystery, exploration with a little bit of action. But that's really, come on, bro. What are we doing? Are we drunk? I don't know. I'm saying Wukong. Wukong 100%.
Yeah, that's what I went with. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I actually went with Stellar Blade.
Right.
Because for action game, yes, Wukong could be described as an action game, but it is more of a I want to say it's more like Souls-like than action in category. So in Stellar Blade was also like that, but it was more action oriented than Wukong. So
it's like a boss rush.
I wanted to see Stellar Blade win if it did, so I was going for that one.
All right, I'm saying Wukong.
Earth and Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. And the Real Game Award for Best Action Game goes to, with 34%
Get
of
out
your
of
vote,
here. No way.
Stellar Blade.
Stellar Blade won?
Yeah.
Stellar Blade beat Wukong for best action game. I gotta heavily disagree.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Pretty sure, yeah, that I was surprised by that one as well.
The combat in Wukong is leagues above Stellar Blade. As much as I like Stellar Blade, I'm sorry, it just is. It just is. There's no fucking way. I think gamers were gooning. I think gamers were gooning a little bit. Maybe I'm just hoping, but I think and whoever the 5% that voted for Indiana Jones, did you even play that game, bro? Like, what the? That's crazy. No.
Yeah, I don't understand that either.
Yeah, you guys need to repent. You need to repent for that one.
You need to goon harder, okay? Goon harder.
Nah, I definitely think there was gooning going on for sure, without a doubt.
Sure, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna catch up on super chats really quick, and then we're gonna continue the rest of the show. I guess we, what else do they got? They got crazy categories, right? Like worst journalist, best journalist, game of the year, some other shit, right?
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun. All right, we'll catch up. Let's catch up really quick on super chats, and hopefully there's no spoilers in the super chats. That would suck.